Hey everyone, I've been offered an ambassador spot over at coffeebrandcoffee.com. Great coffee, no gimmicks. If you're looking for good coffee with a little politics involved, go check them out and use my code AllStarScrubz at checkout to get a 5% off discount. Like I said, great coffee, no gimmicks. Coffee brand with little to no politics involved. Like I said, use my code AllStarScrubz at checkout to get a 5% off discount. Thank you. This helps my content a lot. It really does. Alright, so I was just waking up and getting going for the day, and I noticed that Ren just dropped a new upload about an hour ago. It's only got 89,000 views. It's titled the same as one of his songs in the album that just came out, as well as technically, I guess, his merch line. So I don't know what this is, but we're gonna go ahead and watch it and find out. I'm excited. Let's just dive right into this.
Hello, my dear friends. You're not here by mistake. There is a reason curiosity made you crawl into this rabbit hole today. Inside you, as inside me, there is an unsleeping feeling that gnaws away at you from the inside.
Alright, Ren's on some shit. I need to turn this down on TV a little bit. Oh, shit. Where's the captions?
A feeling that you were made for something more. In a world where we crave digital validation like an opiate, a world of swipe right fast food romance, a world where we crave purpose and construct our identities around the things that we own, it's easy to fall through the cracks in the pavement and to begin to feel worthless. So we medicate with monotony.
What the fuck is he on?
Distract ourselves with rinse and repeat reruns, misplace ambition and ferociously expand our empires until they render the fertile ground we stand upon to dust. We are all searching for something. We all crave purpose. Human beings, through a genetic ballet, have evolved into creatures with superior intellect that has placed us at the very top of the animal kingdom. And what do you do with this gracious gift, my friend? You
What the fuck? This is so interesting. I've been having discussions with my best friend for a while about this, but like, it seems like we're on the brink of another enlightenment period because our culture is going through a crisis of meaning right now and a crisis of purpose. It seems like that's why we end up with a lot of these seemingly surface level political issues and cultural issues and social issues and all the things that have plagued us over the last 10 or 15 years, because at the end of the day, we've tackled most of our needs. As a species, we've tackled Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And so we've ended up in a position to where we don't know what to fight and what to do, so we create battles and we create enemies, so we have purpose and meaning. And it's interesting because there's a lot of people, big thinkers and questioners, that have been asking, like, what am I here for? What am I doing? Why am I doing? Why do I live? Why do I exist? And it's so interesting to see it played out in the arts. I don't know, because it's the idea that, you know, the phrase is politics is downstream from culture. Well, isn't culture downstream from art?
consume, eat, devour everything that we call home. You would eat yourselves if given the chance. But fear not, my friends, there is another way. Homeostasis. We must become symbiotic to our surroundings, for they are all that we have, construct false hierarchies where we place the greedy and the self-interested upon golden pedestals, and instead exist as a harmonious cell inside a glorious machine. The great irony of humankind is that we have the brains to guide us, and we have the legs to carry us, and we choose to walk off the face of the cliff.
Yeah.
There is another way.
Oh my god. We have the ability to move forward, but sometimes moving forward is forward into the flames, into active destruction.
Is that we have the brains to guide us, and we have the legs to carry us, and we choose to walk off the face of the cliff. There is another way.
I knew it was an album ad, but still. Jesus. He's just always good at getting you thinking, getting you talking. Even when it's just a simple ad for an album or something coming up here soon, it's just like, God, man, he gets you thinking, and it's just wild how he does this. How a discussion can start around.
Hello, my dear friends. You're not here by mistake. There is a reason curiosity made you crawl into this rabbit hole today. Inside you, as inside me.
This man is something else. I don't even know what to say. God, man. We need him. We need more artists like him. This man needs to be at the top of the charts, and it's just sad that he's not as popular as he could be.
There is an unsleeping feeling that lures away from the...
Yeah. I don't know. He just constantly leaves me speechless. But yeah, no, it's just like I referenced earlier, it's the idea that, you know, I constantly hear that politics is downstream from culture. Well, I think culture is downstream from the arts, and the arts is downstream from the divine. And it's the idea that we go through these cycles of high creative, high expression, and then seeming like dark or black periods. And it seems like, in my humble opinion, that we're coming out of another dark period of, I don't know, I wouldn't say dark, but stagnation in the arts and in the developments of culture, and people have had enough of it. And as humanity progresses, the time scale that we do this at, I think, drastically decreases. So something that could have taken decades or, you know, centuries is now only taking a couple of years to a decade or two. And so from the span of, let's say, 2016 to now, because 2016 was a good year for music, for example, and a good year for the arts, and then we've stagnated seemingly until from then till now. And so I don't know. I guess it's Moore's law, in the sense that everything is going to increase at an exponential rate until we have the idea or the concept of the 15 minutes of fame, where something will only stay relevant in the cultural zeitgeist or the cultural consciousness for 15 minutes. Well, and with TikTok and the way our culture is going, that seems to be becoming actual, literal, maybe even to the point to where it's 15 seconds. Who knows? But with that being said, it's interesting to see people asking questions, and that's something that I've always been interested in, is just those who ask the questions. You know, this is essentially the modern day philosophers. You know, it's bizarre, and I know I'm sounding probably trying to sound more intelligent than what I am, but it's just, I don't know, it's just interesting to me. I always like studying those and researching those who ask the questions, who take time to look around them and say, why is this, or why is that, or why are we? And it seems like this is this generation's version of a lot of the great thinkers like Socrates, or Epicurus, or Diogenes, you know, Marcus Aurelius, all these great thinkers. No, I just want to keep watching this gentleman to see where he goes and see what he does. I recommend you do too. Pop over on YouTube. Ren Makes Music. Subscribe. And if you have some time, drop one on me while you're at it too. It'd help a lot. Thank you.